So rude. What's up, mate? Ding.
Hello, Rudies.
A big old rude welcome back.
A rude hoe.
What
is a rude hoe?
Don't get me excited. Welcome back to another episode of So Rude. I hope you have all been well.
I'm
and glowing. I'm Dion and Sebb. What's up?
And we are doing better than before.
Last time we were here, we were not feeling too great, but we've come out the other end.
We had a virus.
Come out stronger and thicker.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. We did make pizzas yesterday, and they were delicious.
You know what? They were caliente. I was feeling my Italian oats.
Ooh. I like your earrings. Cute little moments. A latte and a...
Yeah, I wore the latte because I knew you would be drinking one. Oh my god.
And the... What's it called?
Guess what kind of latte she is?
Vanilla?
No.
Matcha?
No, you're close.
Chai tea latte.
Boom! You nailed it on the head.
Oh.
I just love when someone nails it on the head.
Yeah, I
and then
always
the duck.
nail it on the head.
Everyone subscribe to the channel. We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
It used to be a giant thing on the screen. Now you're just getting a duck earring.
It's cute.
Yeah, I feel like earring game isn't one of my new favorite things.
I know, I keep forgetting to put my earrings on. I'm scared that the hole is gonna close.
This one did almost today. I had to like shove her through.
Shut up.
Yeah,
maybe
but this is the one like I pierced myself.
Okay, maybe mine are closed already. Do you think so?
No.
I'll put some on later today.
Like a normal, like you got yours professionally done.
Okay.
My professional one doesn't close as fast. But the one that my friend literally jabbed a needle through, like we went full Parent Trap on it, y'all. The apple behind, we iced it. She got it halfway through. It started gushing blood, so she started freaking out. And she was like, I can't do it. And I'm like, you've already literally pushed it halfway through. Like, you better go the rest, sister. And it was one of those moments in life where you're like, wow, I'm alive.
Because then also,
like, you feel the pain. You're like, I am really alive.
Didn't it close and then your grandma did it again? Yeah,
it closed. So I never really got into earrings for many years when we first started dating. I didn't really ever wear them, right?
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, over those years they closed. My grandma goes... We have the video. We have to post it on Patreon.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So you have it on your phone, right?
Yeah, on my flip phone that died.
So, it's gone?
No, it's on my laptop.
Oh, so you have it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll post it to the Patreon after this pod, y'all. And my grandma, like... Sebb was there. Sebb, like, was looking at me like he was scared for my life. I'm like, it's just an ear. Worst case scenario, she rips the whole thing off and we got a good painting out of it.
Because I thought your grandma... I thought your grandma was gonna use a needle, like something
like my friend
sharp,
did, like a sewing needle.
Yeah,
you would
but
think.
Your grandma was using the earring that is not sharp at all, and she was just stabbing it with that little earring that's not sharp to go in. I was like, I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it, and she would do it like on the wrong part of the hole.
While slightly intoxicated. She was like 5 wines deep at that point. It was 8 p.m. In the dark, like her loft moment that she lives in kind of gets really dark really fast, especially in winter. So she's doing it like with her bad eyes in the dark with an earring. And after a while, Sebb was like, maybe Georgia should try. Because my grandma just like, it wasn't going through. And it was really hurting me. Like she didn't even ice it before. She was like, we don't need that. I'm like, ah. So Georgia comes in and does a great job. And yeah, it still closes very quickly, but like if I put an earring in every few days, we're good.
Okay. I should put mine on. I don't want them to close.
Wait, this one's closed.
Shut up.
Oh, you should flash your titties because that's cute.
What does it say?
Unlikely to apologize.
Unlikely to apologize, which is true.
Thrifted, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But like, it was thrifted, but they had the same sweater in different colors, different sizes. So I'm like, I don't get when it's a thrift store and they have like, you know, like multiples of the same thing. I'm like, is this thrifted?
That was one of the red flags with this one. I was like, I feel like it's a print. Like they made it.
Yeah.
Like they thrifted the sweaters and then they printed something for cheap.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is actually smart because you can upsell.
Like it could be like it was like a little store.
Stuff.
Could be like it was like a little store that closed down and then they bought all of the things. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but it's cute. We should make it our own merch.
It's cute.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. It's I feel like we do need to like revamp our merch soon, so I'm excited for that. But like now that I'm making an album and we have some more creative things in the works, I feel like
there's no merch coming.
Yeah, we want to associate it to what we're doing, so we'll get there. But y'all go to our Pico links in our bios and sign up with your email or whatever, so you will be on our email list, and we can let you know when we're maybe touring one day and other exciting stuff.
We can come to your house.
If you're interested.
Like Taylor Swift.
Ooh,
no,
a little house concert.
But I
That would
wanted
be
to
so
talk today. That would be cute. Doing a little house concert.
Oh, because I feel like that's more intimate.
Backyard
Personal.
sessions with Sebb and Dion.
Backyard sessions. Do we dare say with fans?
Oh. I wanted to talk today about dating.
Dating and relating.
Dated and related.
Ooh. Have we watched it?
No, I don't think I want to
would
watch it.
Not waste my time.
The thing about these Netflix shows is like they always pick like really hot people, and it's like they're such assholes too, and it's just like.
I need more representation of like real people.
Yeah, like
then you're gonna get like real conversations instead of pretty people being like,
because it's always like
baby.
It's always like the self-obsessed guy with 6-pack abs that
who's
everybody
more concerned about getting the 1 million followers.
Yeah,
when he wins the thing.
It's annoying and it's overdone. Netflix, get with it.
Yeah, get real.
But
so rude.
With dating, I was live on TikTok the other day, and I was like asking people, how many red flags
does one need?
Like how many red flags would it take for you to get out, to be like, okay, I'm done? And it's like, what's the severity of the red flag?
Exactly. That calls into question.
Yeah.
I think if I love the person and there's red flags that I believe they can like grow out of, like I can have a conversation with them, they can like, grow, then great, I'll give it a chance. But if it's like a red flag, that's something that makes me feel I'm in danger in some way, or like a red flag that's like something they're never going to change with, or they're not willing to try to like grow, I'm out.
Yeah, because it's like, what is a red flag? I feel that.
Yeah, there's also the case of, are you creating a red flag that's not there?
Yeah, because people were like, oh, what's Dion's red flags? And I was thinking, I'm like, I don't think he has any red flags.
Trust your gut, I'd say.
Like, I feel like you would have, like, it's like, with you, I'm like, oh, he bites his nails. But that's not a red flag. It's like, what's it called?
I bite my nails and put them behind the couch.
Yeah, that's not a red flag. Well, the putting them behind the couch would be a red flag. But then now that I think about it.
But every few months, okay, I've actually gotten out of this habit. I've been clipping my nails. Growth. But at least I move the couch and vacuum them. That's growth.
When?
Literally last week.
But that's more like it's called not sneak peek.
A bad habit.
No, something that I don't like.
Oh, a pet peeve.
A pet peeve, a sneak peek. That's more like a pet peeve.
My pet peeve is more diva because it's like
something
I just have to deal with.
Like, I hate hearing people chew.
That's my one thing. Like, I don't mind. It's just if I'm grumpy, like if I'm in a bad mood and I hear someone chew, I literally want to rip their head off.
So if you were
like,
if you were back in the dating world,
yeah,
and then you find like a 10.
But they're allowed chewer.
But they're like a loud chewer with the mouth up, and then you go, and they're like get all dirty. Would that be like a red flag for you?
That would be that would have like I just wouldn't pursue it.
So that would be a red flag.
Yeah, because I'd always be like,
yeah, I feel that,
Martha.
No, but
what's a I mean,
because I feel like for
everyone
me,
has their quirks. But when does a quirk become a red flag?
Yeah, for me, like a red flag is more like would be more like things that compromise who I am and my morals. Mm-hmm. Like what we were saying.
Yeah. But then what if, like, you have like a twisted
tea? It is sponsored. I'm kidding.
No, what if the red flag is that the person believes that they need to stick to their morals, but their morals are like super problematic and like they need to change.
Yeah, so they
have the red flag, but they're telling you they have a red flag because you're trying to change their morals.
Yeah, so it's like but more like, not morals. So that's a red flag. It's like okay, like so that for me that'd be like it would take one red flag to be like.
Yeah, like I feel like that's a huge one. Like if someone can't tell the difference between like an opinion and a fact, a moral and like actual morality, like like delusion and confusion.
If we're dating and you're like, oh yeah, I love Trump, I'd be like. okay, we have to break up.
I wouldn't waste my time.
If we're dating
even
and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I love guns, I'd be like, okay, let's call it quits.
I think like don't judge someone based on one thing, but I think like it's all about communication. Like if you tell me you love Trump, and then I tell you all the problems with why that's a problem, like why you supporting someone like that is like actively putting out so much hate and pain in this world, and you don't really understand or like be like, oh, you got a point, then I'm out. But if you be like, maybe I don't like Trump,
yeah,
then I'm like, oh, there's this person is
There's
what's the word?
Growth.
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness. Yeah, so
a little bit of self-awareness and a lot of what you got down there-ness.
It's all about
CPR.
Yes, I'll have the sickness with me.
Yes. Seb was in the gym today. I'm like, you need some water. He's like, I'm all right. He's like, I'm gone. It's done now. I'm fine. I'm like, no, I think you still need some water.
I'm like, no, I don't. It's because it happens sometimes.
We should call
like
the medic
right
team. We don't have one of those.
Yeah, so I think it's like, so I'm willing to have like one red flag and then talk about it, see if you can grow from it. And then if there's like no growth, no self-awareness, then I'd be out.
And what about red flag? Like, is there any red flag that you wouldn't even try? You're just done. Like me with the chewing, maybe. Or like for me, if I'm with the person and then I see when we're around other people, they are treating me badly or treating they treat other people badly just in general.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out because then it just says something about your character.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So is there anything like that?
Yeah, maybe that like, yeah, like if it's like, if they change around people, that'd be a red flag. Like if like with you, we're
They're
together,
sweet.
we're like, oh, I love you, baby, sweetheart. And then around their friends are like, hey, bitch, get me a soda or something. I'd be like,
what's this?
I'm kidding.
No, you definitely have to see who they are with other people because if they're different with you, they're probably not being fake with the other people. They're being fake with you.
Yeah.
So
because they just met you.
Yeah, because there's that thing where it's like I saw a tweet. It's like men will have one persona with like whoever they're pursuing, and then a month later it's like,
yeah,
who's this person?
And it's like, yeah, and it's exactly. I feel like it happens a lot with straight guys. They're like one way with their partners, and then a different way with their friends.
And you shouldn't be
like,
yeah, that creates toxicity in the relationship immediately because then you're like, oh, I need to get away from you so I can be myself, or like,
which is the same thing as like that we were saying on we saw on Instagram that it was like men hates women because it's like when they're like, oh,
misogyny.
Yeah, misogyny. And then the whole thing about like, it's like this whole thing that is like, don't get married. Ugh, women. Oh, but then they still have girlfriends and everything. And it's like, I feel like your significant other should be your best friend. You shouldn't be like, ugh, women, if you're gonna date her.
Yeah, it was a very interesting conversation in that TikTok. It's about how men just really, if you are, misogynistic or something, then go be with a man, because you shouldn't be with a woman if you're going to be hateful towards a woman.
Yeah.
You should go be with the men that you're in the locker room with trying to grab their ass and et cetera. Just be honest with yourself.
Yeah. And
then if you're a guy who actually knows how to treat someone else, like maybe a lady, with respect, with equality, dignity, et cetera, then maybe you're actually into women.
Yeah.
But don't trick yourself into being into women just because society told you to, then get depression and anger, et cetera, and take it out on that person.
True. Wow.
Magic,
Mike.
I feel like, when does it get to a point where, like, everyone has said everything that's like, here's what you could do to be a better person? And, like, we're all just saying the same shit, but the people who don't want to hear it aren't going to hear it.
I know. It's tiring, but I feel like it's never going to end.
Well, we're at the
cusp.
Yeah, the cusp of...
self-growth.
Like, how...
For some people, though. Like, for some other people...
No, not cusp of self-growth. No. I wish. No.
True.
Cusp of the end. Cusp...
Oh, the opposite, then.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo. Like, Seb and I are watching... we started watching last night, RuPaul's Secret Celebrity Drag Race Season 2. And have you not noticed how, like, everything in, like, TikTok and these shows are just, like, coming to a head and it's like everything's together, like how like in the diary room it looks like it's Big Brother and then they're on stage and it's like Drag Race, but then it's like the X Factor and then it's like everything is just like and like when's it gonna just
implode?
Yeah,
I feel like soon,
because it feels like that movie we watched, like Ready Player One vibes.
Yeah,
it feels like we're about there.
I feel
we're
like
about where everything is gonna be like just like please.
If that happens, we can move to the beach.
Yeah,
and live in a little hut or something. That'd be cute.
I think that is probably the only option because at least when you're looking like 180 degrees this way, there's nobody.
Yeah,
at least that's a thing. At least your biggest worry is like the shark and the tidal wave.
Yeah,
you know,
and like maybe mermaids. Do you believe in mermaids?
They're not a worry though. Even if mermaids were like the most terrifying creatures, I would still be like,
would you date a mermaid?
Like if they were hot or if they were terrifying?
If they were hot.
Terrifying. No, yeah. Like if they had a 8-pack, I guess I could. I guess I could get over the fin.
Well, like,
but no, I would really miss everything below the waist.
Like imagine there's a way where they like can like unzip the tail and then like a big dick comes out.
Right. Okay.
Would you date a merman?
If they had those transformative powers, I'd be quite enthralled.
I think me too.
If they had the power to like unzip their fin and have a massive cock, then maybe, just maybe, they'd also have the power to like give me like man fins. No, like, and then take them away when I don't want them.
Okay.
But imagine having like Harry Potter vibes. That was so sick.
Oh, but
he
it
was just
grosses
like
me
swimming
out.
around.
I would like to.
You're like a little salamander. Salamander.
Ooh. Salamander.
Salaman. Salaman. Who is she?
I feel like you'd be more like Ursula.
Okay, read me. She's been read.
Oh my god, we got read today.
I'd be jealous that Mariah Carey can hit the whistle note, and I'd be like, steal her voice.
True. We got read today.
Oh my god! I didn't know what to do.
Bullied, read.
It was a child, so I literally just
targeted.
Didn't say
anything.
It was
a group of children.
Childs, roughly probably 15 years old.
No, I think they were like younger. They were like 10.
They were really.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a very bad gauge on children and like how old they are. Because I kind of disassociate myself from children.
They go from like babies to like 10
to like gremlin
20.
teens who eat all your food and ask you to borrow all your money and shit on your car. Like, what the fuck?
But yeah, we were leaving the gym and then we're walking to our car.
Okay, it is not that cold today. Yesterday it's sunny as F today, and yesterday was like 6 degrees. Like for a Canadian, that's like you can go to the park in shorts if you and a sweater and a scarf.
It's not winter here yet.
Like, no, but last week it was getting in the negatives.
Yeah, right. Today was nice.
Today was good. If it's in the positives, I can walk from my car to the building in shorts.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
But like we're walking to the car. These kids are like on recess, and they go, "What? What did they say?"
They look at us, and the one goes, "That man's wearing shorts in winter!
Who wears shorts in winter?"
And then the other one goes, "I feel sorry for him."
Like they screamed it at us.
As if they were the housewives of Beverly Hills. Damn.
I was like, I feel red.
I literally deadpan, felt so red, humiliated. Felt like I was back in school being bullied.
I know.
It was real. It was a real moment for me. And when we were like pulling out and driving past the fence where they had been screaming at us from, and I literally was about to say, but I kept my cool, I'm an adult, can't scream at children, but I was like almost gonna roll down the window and be like, "No one likes a bully!"
Dude, I'm glad you didn't do that.
I was this close, and I was like, "You're 26 now, honey. Take it easy."
No, it's like some kids have like so much confidence. Like when I was a kid, I would never have done that. I remember one time I searched up Zac Efron shirtless. I would always look up like hot like actor shirtless.
TikTok abs.
Like
aesthetic men.
No, like Zac Efron shirtless, or like who else? David Henry shirtless.
Zac Efron staring directly into my eyes when I was BG in Daddy Daycare.
Oh my god,
what was
that
it?
was a full
Old Daddy
circle moment.
What's it called?
Dirty Grandpa.
Dirty Grandpa.
Everyone knows I was an actor in Dirty Grandpa with Zac Efron and Robert De Niro.
Pause the books.
And
get the screenshot. You'll see it.
It was a full circle moment because I went from seeing Zac Efron shirtless from my computer screen to seeing him live and in action.
In like peak Zac Efron body.
I don't know.
Because now Zac Efron's very...
Yeah, no, but I feel like for me, peak Zac Efron body was like...
High School Musical 3.
No, 17
again.
High School
4.
17 again.
Yeah.
High School Musical 5?
Oh yeah, 17 again, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like...
That was when I was like most into Zac Efron. I was like... Oh.
And we were like 17.
Yeah, well, I was like 15.
I was like 14, 22, or 71.
I thought of a red flag that it would be like immediately no for me.
Yeah. And?
If you're a Taylor Swift hater, that'd be a no.
Really?
Yeah.
But like when we started dating, I wasn't a hater.
Exactly.
But okay, true. I liked her. Did you ask me like first day?
I asked you, because I was wearing a Taylor Swift shirt the next day that we met. Like the day that we were walking to get them for.
You're like waiting for me to compliment it. You're like...
I'm like... No, I was wearing it, and then I think you said like, "Oh, is that a Taylor Swift shirt or something?" I don't know. Like I feel like every time I meet someone, I talk about Taylor Swift.
No, but what did I say? I need to know.
Like I was like, "Oh, do you like what type of music do you like?" And you said, "Oh, I like any top 40." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, so you like Taylor Swift?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then you said, "Yeah, you love I Knew You Were Trouble."
I loved I Knew You Were
So I was like, "Okay, I can work with it." I hate people that just hate Taylor Swift. Like they have the millennialism that they hate Taylor Swift because of what they've been taught by being millennials. That they're like, ugh, I just don't know what it is about her. I just don't like her.
Yeah.
It's like, because you try to talk with them about it, but they just feel like, and it's not just with Taylor Swift.
It's like, no, if you tell me I don't like Taylor Swift because I don't like the chord progressions, I don't like the aesthetic of the sound or something, I can appreciate it. Like, I can appreciate saying I don't like her music. But don't come up to me and just lay all your misogyny on the table and expect me not to have a word about it.
Yeah, like...
It's a lot of the times where a lot of these people have not a lick to say about the male artists and every hyper-analysis criticism of the female artist.
And it happens with every female
or queer
artist.
artist.
Like, we've had these conversations with people about Taylor Swift, about Lizzo, about Beyonce. And
Lizzo gets...
And if you think about it, it's always the same
unjust.
person.
Always the same type of person.
That has said that.
We all know exactly what kind of person. And
but it's like...
And we all know...
And it's like... Because even like if they say, I don't like their music, it's like... Their music covers so many different genres. So you're saying you listen to every single song and said, oh, I don't like any of this. When they say, they all sound the same. It's like, no, they don't.
Anything that ends with all the same, just shut up.
Shut up.
Your generalizations are gonna, they give me hives.
Yeah.
I break out.
So
stop it.
Another thing that gives me hives, back in the section that we like to call why men should be euthanized.
Why men should stop menning.
Oh, yeah, why men should stop menning. Let's
stop
see
menacing in
some
our
weekly highlights.
business.
I go on Twitter. Jason Momoa's butt. Jason Momoa's bulge on national TV. Blah, blah, blah.
And it's like they've never seen a bulge before.
And I'm like, wait, nobody's complaining about how he's showing his ass and his bulge on national TV all the week long.
What do you mean? Was he going into interviews just in the underwear?
He would go to like the Tonight Show in his little thong.
Well, it's another thing
but
with this whole
like,
collaticism of everything's colliding. It's like sex sells has never been more prevalent, honey.
But then it's like
nothing else is selling.
When Lizzo shows a little bit of skin, everyone's like, oh, she needs to cover up. But this is not the time or place for it. Blah, blah, blah.
He's given full egghead. Full tortoise is out of the shell.
Egghead?
You can see it all.
Who?
I'm saying you can see everything.
With Jason Momoa.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but nobody said that about him.
VPL and the veins versus, a slit in the dress.
Yeah, and it's like, they just criticize Lizzo because she's a woman. Joel! Should that be our walking in song?
Yes.
And then
we turn around.
Shimmer.
And someone comes and puts the rings on. And we're like, I don't. Season 4, Love is Blind.
Yeah. Do we think those?
But like, what I was trying to get at there is like, we're in a time Queer people exist. LGBTQ plus. Did I say that wrong? LGBT. My mouth went weird. LGBTQ plus 2IA S dot. You know, whatever you identify as. These people in this world, we are here. We exist. We're not going anywhere. There's nothing wrong with us. Stop scapegoating us with all your hate and bullshit. And let us be exactly who we are without placing your judgment and your narcissistic ignorance upon our lifestyle.
We deserve the time and place.
We do.
And it's like, just because your little...
We show up for you, try showing up for us.
Yeah, you, like, it's not just being like, oh, I accept you, so that's enough. No, it's accepting someone and actually accepting
getting it
them.
done.
Like,
we are all people. I don't care what and who and why, you know? We're all people. So there's no you versus us. There's no us and them. There's no this and that. It's people.
It's human.
Stop eating your own ass and go eat someone else's.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, get alive.
Yeah, just like stop with all the divisiveness, y'all. Like the world is really getting to a point where things are not looking cute and it's not it. So, you know, how about instead of making things worse in the countries where we as, you know, people who didn't have rights before have rights now, instead of making things worse in those countries, can we please just get to the point where we can start helping people get rights in countries where they don't have them?
I know.
Like, literally, we have so much work to do, and y'all are just trying to throw us all into the gutter.
It's not gonna happen.
It's absolutely not gonna happen, and we're gonna keep this podcast light all the time, but sometimes we gotta talk about these things, because these things are not gonna go away unless we talk about them.
So true.
So true. And I'm unlikely to apologize.
That's what I wore this.
We should really sell that as merch.
Yeah, you shouldn't apologize for being queer.
No.
Because I think a lot of time straight people make you feel like you need to apologize for who you are, or you need to tone it down.
And I was always so vocal on YouTube and stuff, but I realized, like, even up until this point, I have apologized for so many parts of myself. It's caused me anxieties. It's caused me not to want to talk to people, depression. And, like, now I'm at a point where I'm like, no. I'm back to that 16-year-old Dion who held his head high in the hallways because he reminded himself that he was worth it and he was allowed to just be. And I'm just so happy. I'm in such a happy place now because of that. So, y'all, you are so right for who you are, you know? You don't ever question your soul and your gut.
And keep our oceans clean.
Keep them clean.
That's what
honey, we have a lot of trash in the gutter, and we gotta keep it clean.
That's a cute shirt.
It's so cute. Thrifted. Thrifted and gifted.
I asked our peeps to send us some confessions they've had dating. Let's see if they sent some, because some people thought that it was a Q&A and they just said, like, what's your favorite movie? That's not what the story said, y'all. The
Pay
story
attention.
said send confessions. So let's see.
Yeah, if you're funny, if you're listening to this and you're funny, do not be afraid to go to our little polls on Instagram and be funny.
Be
like,
quirky.
this is a safe space.
Yeah, and it's anonymous, so we can't even see who it is.
Yeah, just be yourself, you know? I don't like how I go on Twitter sometimes to have a hoot and a little hollery chat, a little goof, a little whatever, and just dry ice.
This one is...
No one's got a laugh in them. I'm like, we need to all cheer each other up. So don't get strung up on the hate, you know?
Okay, first dating confession. I dated someone and then broke up with him because I realized I was a lesbian. But it turns out he was dating multiple other people while I was dating him.
So...
Good for you for breaking up with him.
Good for you for breaking up with him. Good for you for realizing you're a lesbian. Congratulations.
Yeah, it turns out it was for the best because you figured out who you are.
Yeah, I always say, like, bad relationships teach you a lot about, you know, what you deserve, what you want,
necessary.
who you are, who you want to be, what you
want
out of a relationship. All these good things. You know, you're not going to learn unless you try.
It teaches you what red flags to look out for, even if you don't see them at the moment. You will see them in a few years and be like, huh.
And let's not play out that what's the thing? What's the word? cliche.
Cliche.
Let's not carry out the cliche in the movies where your best friends all tell you there's red flags and you just ignore them because you're in love.
Yeah.
Explore the red flags. Dive in.
If like everyone's telling you, there's red flags, bestie, and you're not seeing, like you're not allowing.
All you're doing is hurting yourself.
Yeah, because then like all your friends are gonna like be like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna move on.
And you're choosing to like diminish who you are because they're saying these red flags are something that you should be concerned about. So if you're not concerned about them, or you don't at least explore them, things inside you are gonna go in turmoil. Before you know it, you're gonna be like, oh, they were right.
One time my boyfriend hit me and then I slashed his tires. By the way, love you.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you slashed his tires.
Me too.
Hopefully you're not dating him anymore.
Of course.
But I'm glad there was a little bit of revenge.
Was there a question at the end?
Love y'all.
Oh, we love you too.
Love you.
Yeah, no, I really just sending positive vibes that you're in a better place now, and fuck that person. Slash the tires and get out.
If you're gonna slash someone's tires, slash only 3 out of the 4, because then insurance doesn't cover it. If you slash all 4, then it's covered by insurance.
Allegedly, no one's telling you to do that. It's an inspiration from a dream once had.
If you're gonna cut someone's brakes, I'm kidding.
If you're gonna hotwire the car and steal it, do it in the nighttime. Make sure you have a friend with you to spot you.
Like,
allegedly.
What would be your payback with like some like a horrible ex?
See, that's the thing with revenge.
It could go
Karma
wrong.
loves a good time.
Is my boyfriend.
I don't like to fuck with karma. I like to kill people with kindness because every time I've done that in my life, it has only brought me joy and complete disregard for their bullshit. But whenever I involve myself in their bullshit, I find I'm getting more upset.
Yeah, most times your nemesis just defeat themselves.
Exactly. That is a good cookie. Eat that cookie.
I should put that in a song.
Sometimes your nemesis draws the line. Sometimes your nemesis won't be fine. And you don't gotta do anything sitting alright.
It's already in a song.
Oh. But I made it.
That's your news.
Do you write lyrics?
That was good though. Yeah, I feel like the best way to do revenge is like Taylor Swift. Write a song about it.
Write a song about it. Make a reality show about it. A scripted reality show. A scripted show. Yes. Friends. You don't think Friends came from trauma? I certainly know my album is coming from lots of trauma. I think I should call it trauma.
Trauma. Oh my god, trauma.
I was also thinking about calling it a lot of feelings, but you know what I thought of in the shower?
The fifth movie in the sequel would be Trauma.
Trauma. Yes, that's great. Mageddon, what was it? Armageddon. Sebb and I were feeling a little giggly.
No, the one that we're talking about were Mapocalypse. But now Armageddon. We have the whole...
I said Armageddon.
No, you said Mapocalypse.
Mapocalypse. Oh my god, we come on another one.
Armageddon.
Okay, so yeah, Sebb and I were feeling a little giggly at Eastside Mario's, bada boom, bada bing. And we were like, let's think of Ma sequels. Because this is just something we like to do. We love Ma.
We have so many.
Octavia Spencer, hop on number 2, please. We're really waiting for it. It's like, if you're going to make 20 Halloween movies, you can have 20 Ma movies. And I think she's an incredible actor, so she has the range to do a whole 10 movies.
So the second one is Mama, obviously.
Then Mamma Mia.
Then Mamma Mia, where she goes to Italy.
And then Mapocalypse.
Mapocalypse is the last one. But now Armageddon is like...
No, it'll go Mapocalypse is the last one, but then it'll come back with Armageddon back at it again.
Yeah. And then Mamma Mia, Here I Go Again, where she goes to Italy again. And that one's a musical. It's like the one that's like everyone's like, oh, it's bad, but it's good because it's a musical. And then after that, it's like...
Then that's the flop era.
Yeah, then after that, it would be like the comeback that everyone's like, it would be Ma.
I was thinking of circling around this flop era. I thought in the shower today that my album name, since it's my first album, you know, and like, yeah, I could do well, but I'm just going to put it out there and work hard, we'll see. No, but what I was saying is, I could call it Flop Star.
Flop Star.
That's so funny.
That's cute. But would it go with
With the theme? No. But that makes it even more funny. Flop Star.
Flop Star. And then it was like, I'm crying.
Crying in club. No, y'all, there's going to be range on this album. So Flop Star could work. Because it's like, what does Flopstar say about the album? Nothing. Listen to the album and find out.
True.
Because I feel like a lot of feelings. That was like a basic one I came up with. It's too basic. But I feel like I won't know what to call the album until I've finished all the songs.
You should call it Flops I Can't Send.
Flops? What?
Like emails I can't send.
Yeah, I knew you were going with that. We love Sabrina Carpenter, but I will not be copying her. I am an individual. And my art will come from here. In here.
I love Sabrina Carpenter. We should invite her to the wedding.
I know. She could carpenter a little hole in my heart. She already did with that album, baby.
I know.
She's good for my heart, but she's bad for business.
Okay, to close this episode.
Closing statements.
Say celebrities and we say if they have red flags.
Or could be a...
or hot flags.
Hot flags. Red flags?
Red flags or hot flags.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Red flags or hot flags? Firstly, Tina Turner.
Hot flags. Michelle Visage.
Hot flags. Tina Burner. Wishes she was a hot flags.
Red flag.
Red flags. Did I say Tina Turner again? No, I said Tina Burner.
Tina Burner.
Yeah.
I
mean, I just will never forgive, like, not changing up the color combo, okay? I'm not hating on the queens.
Yeah, it's not hate.
It's not hate. I just don't relate.
Jake Gyllenhaal, red flags and red scarves.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Although, also, besides all the red flags,
and red
this
scarves.
is one of those cases where, would I still suck the dick? Like, put him back in Brokeback Mountain, have me be the other character.
I've never seen Brokeback Mountain.
What?
No.
Are you for real?
Yars.
Are you? Are you sure?
Yars. Because that was like...
No, I honestly just watched it. It was in like a moment in my life.
Cute?
I just wanted to see if there was him naked. That's literally why I watched the movie.
Like, there's
I think you see his butt, but I don't think there was much going on. Like, it's not like these days in Elite where you're really getting the full
There's some
experience.
movie where he's like, he has abs, like he was really hot. I remember because I watched it when I was little. And I was like,
sorry, but Jake Gyllenhaal was definitely one of my of my sexual awakenings. Like, he is gorgeous in
that
a lot of
movie.
movies. Well, I'm glad you're into that because I want to grow my hair longer.
I mean, not that long.
No, and it won't be straight. It'll be curly. Imagine just perfectly straightened side bangs with a little one here.
Like Mencia.
Incredible! What were you saying?
Like Mencia.
Oh, Mencia.
Oh, Ari from Elite. Red flags.
Wig.
Red flags.
Red flags every which way.
Yeah.
She's a walking red flag. Huge red flags. Hot flags. Oh, Man and Rio's hot flags. The character, Patrick. No. Red flags. Red flags everywhere. Like, he is, I mean, first of all, like a huge narcissist. Second of all, like, just spoiled to the nth degree and completely lost touch of reality. And third, probably the biggest diva crybaby ever. Like, you can have emotions without thinking that your emotions are the entire world.
Yeah, and you can stop coming for Mano Rios.
I know, I'm coming for Patricia.
Patricia
Rios.
That would be his drag name.
But yes, we're fully aware that Mano Rios is one of Sebb's deep sexual fantasies.
And yours too, honey.
He was in my...
Don't forget about your dream.
He was in my extreme. Yes, he was in my dream the other day. And he was like, hello, I'm Mano Rios. And I was like, Mano Rios. Hello, I'm Dion Yorkie.
My friend...
No, I was actually kissing him. And he was like, it's okay, Seb's already kissed me. Because we were at a party. And then Seb went missing. This is a dream. And then we lifted up the floors. Because someone said Seb was like under the floorboards. And there was all this water and dead bodies. And I was like, surely Seb's not one of them. Let's keep looking elsewhere. So we keep looking elsewhere. And then we find Seb at this like convention center. And we're all like, okay, yay, now we can have a 3-way kiss. We're all together. And then Seb jumps on a train and disappears again.
That's weird because I had a dream about Mano Rio's.
I'm still sick, y'all. Sorry.
Where I kissed him, and I think we were in a convention center too.
I've been in convention centers in my last 3 dreams, and it's always with you and Hila. And like...
And Mano Rio.
Men. Or other people we want to sleep with.
Something to think about.
Something to think about. Now, you know, Mano Rio's has those like perfectly big lips. Do you think there's any filler in there?
I don't know, because they look like big, but they look natural.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like,
saying. So do you think, since you're obviously into him having the big lips, do you think if I got mine that big, you would hate it or love it?
I think I would hate it because if you got fillers that big, like, I feel like it goes like
it
this.
Wouldn't look natural.
Like, it goes like...
Yeah.
Look, instead of going like...
Up.
Fluffy.
Yeah, because you want it here. You don't want it here.
Yeah.
But it ends up going everywhere.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, it depends. Like, well, like, you look gorgeous just the way you are. Like, if I got filler a lot, then I would be like this.
I think we're done here. Thank you so much to our Rainbow Clown besties over on Patreon. We really do appreciate the support.
Thank you for the rude clown besties.
I just said that. Demonetized besties, girl.
You said demonetized.
I said Rainbow Clown besties.
Oh, I thought you said demonetized.
Demonetized besties, we love you so much.
Love you, demonetized besties.
And our Sebastian collectors. Hello, how you doing? Shout out to you. If you want to see exclusive footage, old archive videos, blah blah blah, it's on our Patreon. That's where you can catch the full episodes of the pod, full video,
You'll see
audio.
Dion getting pierced by his grandma.
You will. I'm gonna post that. It's gonna be a moment in her story. My grandma is a queen.
Yeah, we should need to get her in the pod.
We will. We have to get her in the pod. Absolutely. She'll probably be drunk, and she loves her wine, and y'all gonna gag. You're gonna gag. Anyways, have a fantastic week.
Stay rude.
So rude. So rude.